Hello class, this is class study selling plan. How are products sold in Uganda? Consumers go to the market. We will develop a selling plan before the first sale.
In this clip, Steve Jones is told that he can be a successful salesperson because he is likable and trustworthy. I selected this clip to show that friendliness and trustworthiness are important traits in sales and in business.
Are you focused?
Am I focused? Yeah, I'm focused.
You know, you were a great car salesman. People trusted you and they liked you. So they bought what you were selling.
Selling plan. We are going to plan how you are going to start selling your product or your services. Now, you can sell your product or services at school, in your neighborhood, or at a market. It may be easier to make your first sale with someone you know, like a friend or family member. But on a piece of paper, I would like you to answer the following questions. Planning to sell questions. Number 1, do you want to sell your prototype or do you want to create additional products that you will then sell to people? Number 2, for your first sell, who would you like to approach? Number 3, what are you going to say to a person to get him or her interested in your product or services? Number 4, would you like to create a flyer to help advertise your product or services? And if so, where would you like to hang that flyer or poster to get people interested? In the founder movie Dick and Mac McDonald, the original creators of McDonald's talk about only selling products that customers are buying. Take a look at this clip.
He sees that the bulk of our sales are in only 3 items: hamburgers, french fries, soft drinks.
87%.
So we say to ourselves, let's focus on what sells, and that's exactly what we do. Brisket gone, tamales gone, but we don't stop there.
Making advertising materials. Let's say you have decided that you would like to put up some posters or hand out some flyers to advertise your product or your services. We're going to review information that you should include on your advertising materials. A, think about including your logo, but definitely include the name of your business on your flyer. B, list at least 3 benefits to using your product or your services. C, explain how people can get your product or your services, how they can reach you. And then lastly, make sure to include how much your product or your services cost. Word of mouth marketing is very effective and costs you nothing. Ask your customers to tell other people how much they like your products to encourage new customers to come buy from you. In this clip, it shows how to encourage other people, such as an influencer, which is a person who people get advice from, to tell people about your product. But first, you have to get the influencer to like you and believe in your product or service. Take a look.
So I was just looking at the numbers since the party, and you're really improving.
Great.
I thought maybe we could talk about ways that you could do even better.
Kate, come on, it's our day off. I thought maybe.
I know, but this is
talk
really
shop.
Important. I mean, you're still selling to individuals, and what you want to create is a ripple effect where you get other
you
people
should
to be
maybe
selling
relax.
for you.
Is there anything that you like to do to relax, like go shopping or maybe
You know,
watch some
there's
football? Get a
always
massage. Why don't you get a
people
massage?
who others look
You
to
like
for
massage, don't you?
advice or the inside scoop, and then they become the connectors that reach the consumer on your behalf. Do you know what I mean?
Bye.
What?
Okay, nice. A little more weight on your back foot there.
Back foot.
Yeah.
Will, I do believe you just added 40 yards to my drive. You're a magician.
You see that driver?
Will, thanks for pairing me up with those guys today.
Hey, no problem, Mr. Jones.
Who am I playing with tomorrow?
Ah, don't worry. I got a great threesome lined up for you.
You the man.
Cool shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Under Armour.
If you're looking for drivers, these are the best. I was on the course today and Mr. Jones drove a 320. It was awesome.
Whoa, nice shot, Charlie.
I wish I could take credit. Kid in the clubhouse turned me on to those new Mizunos.
That kid's got the scoop on everything.
I would like you to, if possible, to ask your mentor for tips on how to sell your product or services. Once you get those tips, remember those tips so that you can put them into practice. I also really like role playing. I like practicing doing things that you need to do well. So when you are ready, ask a friend or a family member to pretend to be a potential customer. Hand that person a flyer or show them your poster, and then use your elevator pitch to convince him or her to buy your product or your services. So, if you are able to convince that person to buy from you, make sure to ask that person to explain the reason he or she decided to buy from you. What is it that you said that was so convincing? What did you do right? On the other hand, if you could not make that sale, ask that person to explain what you need to do to convince him or her to buy your product or your services. Explain what it is that you are not doing exactly right. And then practice a few times with different people who will not be easy on you simply because they know you or they just want to get the exercise over with. Find people you can really trust and use their feedback to improve your elevator pitch. Once you feel confident that you are a great seller, go out and try to sell at school or in your neighborhood. The Joneses is about a group of actors who work together to get people to buy products that companies want to sell. They pretend to be a family who live in an upscale neighborhood. Their purpose is to encourage well-off people to buy expensive products from stores through word-of-mouth marketing. In this clip, the Jones family is presented with how much products they have encouraged people to buy over the course of a month. The clip shows their progress through percents, but you can simply count the number of products you sell every day, then add up the total for each week to see if you are selling more products month to month. I selected these clips to show the importance of tracking your sales over time to see how well your company is doing.
But we do have to operate as a team. We have a huge opportunity here. I'd like to see us keep our focus. Our first review is in 30 days.
All right, gotta sell.
All right, can I get a ride with you?
Fight me.
Merci, Kate,
I don't want to hear
in
it.
a car.
I'm sure you're all eager to hear your results from our first month of sales. Let's start with Steve. Total sales in this first month, up 3.5%.
Booyah! All right.
Here are a few highlights. Sporting goods, 4% increase. Watches, up 2%. Golf-related merchandise, 3%.
Hey, YIE Club Teenies, this is Professor G, and I truly hope that you learned a lot from the information that I just taught you in this video. However, if you have any questions or if you would like to join our forum on our website, email me. I'll hook you up. So, like, subscribe, join the YIE Club, and I will see you in the next video. The next one. To the left.